star power is strong, and the follow-up film to Olympus Has Fallen.
Jim Ferguson spoke with Gerard Butler and Angela Bassett about London Has Fallen. Jim, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, it's always a pleasure, even in a strange area that we're
Yes.
But yeah, this is, as Tina just said, the follow-up or the sequel to Olympus Has Fallen, which was all set in Washington, D.C. But Mike Banning, played by Gerard Butler, is back as the head of the Secret Service. Well, actually, his boss is Angela Bassett, who we're going to meet with. Anyhow, they moved the terror to London. And of course, they got, I don't know, it's a bad word to say lucky, but there was a situation in Paris, which was similar to what happens in this movie in London, okay? So, should we talk to Gerard Butler and Angela Bassett, the two main
300
stars?
himself?
Looking forward to it.
Okay, here we go. So good to see you both.
Thank you. You too.
Boy, you know, sequels a lot of times don't work, but this one, in my opinion, really does.
Oh.
And I think, would you agree with this, that partially because of the world situation today, where things like this could happen?
I like the description from the first one with the Korean situation, which was when I read it, I went, this is so audacious, it's so ballsy. And that was kind of the idea. We really very much are interweaving this with current kind of political and world kind of events. But at the same time, it's still sensationalized. So you take that piece of it and the realism and then you go to town with it.
And you look at Paris, you know. And Angela, I felt that your characters, going back to Olympus Has Fallen, if you looked at your backstory, had become, would you agree, very close friends?
Very, very.
I mean, both work for the Secret. You're his boss, really.
His boss, yeah. Seen him go through some things personally, you know, but believe in him, trust in him, you know, and yet he's still very human, but we all are, you know, and I think, imagine that she's gone through some things to, you know, come to this position. So, you know, they both had some hurdles and they can, you know, they connect.
High octane action, you're both able to add a little sense of humor through which. No, you didn't think?
It's all about the humor, you know. You're always kind of looking for those little zingers, those one-liners that can
Not
just
many-
unleash you.
Life goes
Not
on.
Lynn Jacobs, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's
As I
not
just
that.
said, you know, it's so much action and explosions and so forth, but it really moves fast. But character-driven. We like the characters.
That was a big focus for us because I feel like the first one really started off a lot of great relationships, and that's why we wanted to get into the second one, because the first one really worked. It was super exciting, but then we said, now we can really take these characters to a place and then up the ante with the action, make it more international, put it on the road so there's more movement, choppers, you know, car chases, bike chases, and a lot of running through streets, a lot of stuff we didn't have in the first one.
Just a whole gumbo. Throw everything in there.
Throw everything in there,
Yeah, and it works. You're holding on by the seat of your pants. You're really holding on.
Well, you know, they brought back the entire cast from Olympus Has Fallen, which was a surprise big hit, by the way, Olympus Has Fallen. But you have Morgan Freeman, you have Gerard Butler, Angela that we just saw, we have Aaron Eckhart, just a great cast in this movie. A lot of explosions, a lot of green screen and that sort of thing. Action, if you like action, it's doing well at the box office. I'm going to give this one, though, a B-.
Oh.
A little B-. A little bit too much of who's going to get killed next.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
I see.
A lot of shoot 'em up. A little too much. I think they went over the top with that.
But
So,
performance-wise,
a B-.
the actors.
Oh my gosh, Morgan Freeman, you know, which we had on last week.
Yeah.
Outstanding. I recommend this movie if you
Yeah,
like.
you'd recommend it.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
What about this upcoming Friday? What movie are you talking about?
Yeah, oh boy, talk about a whole 180 degrees
Yeah.
different. This is Miracles from Heaven, based on a true story, a very successful book. And Queen Latifah plays one of the miracles in the movie, and she's so much fun to talk to. And you're going to get to see my interview with her on Friday.
Isn't that featuring one of my favorite actresses, Jennifer Garner? Isn't she in that?
Jennifer Garner.
Yeah, she
Jennifer.
looks like
She
a
knows.
cutie patoots in this.
We'll have Jennifer on. The movie opens
Can't wait.
a week from today.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to have Jennifer on Tuesday
Okay.
of next week with the little girl.
So you'll get to.
Yeah. She is
great.
so nice. She is just so nice to talk to.
Well, we're looking forward to that for Friday, Jim.
You're killing me. Jim, thank you so much again for popping in. And all of you at home, if you would like to watch more of Jim's many star interviews, you can visit our website, TucsonMorningBlend.com, and search for Hollywood Happenings.